What is going on, everybody? Tyler Brandt back here with another video and a quick hit of Patriots news that came out just a couple minutes ago. We're going to talk about it a little bit here just because it's kind of relevant to training camp starting this week and the last video, which we talked about some of the changes to training camp with COVID-19 and the whole pandemic and some of the differences. Basically, as the news just came out a little while ago, Jim McBride from the Boston Globe, he was the first one on it, at least from what I saw. The Patriots have released, now we know Saturday night they released Lonzy Pipkins, the defensive back they signed from, I believe it was Cleveland. But it turns out today that the Patriots have released 9 other players to get down to that 80-man number. So now they don't have to kind of split anybody up headed into training camp. The players that were cut, they were pretty much all undrafted free agents. Jamar Smith, Brian Lewerke, Isaiah Suber, Sean Riley, Will Hastings, Kaya Tizino, Courtney Wallace, and safeties Adarius Pickett and Malik Gant. Sucks to see so many players go so fast. We know that this was going to be a product of COVID-19, was a lot of these undrafted free agents aren't going to get opportunities to show off what they can do, and they're not going to get very long opportunities to remain in camp. And unfortunately, at the Patriot level, this is the first casualty of that big difference between training camps. Now, that's not the Patriots' only undrafted free agents on the roster. There's quite a bit more, and there's a few that I think really, really stood out that I'm excited to see, and I'm happy that they made the cut down to 80, which means they should be safe at least for the next couple weeks. And those are guys like J.J. Taylor stood out, Rashad Berry, Nick Coe I've watched myself from Auburn. He's very good. So there's a few guys on the list that can still make the team as undrafted free agents. They should get an opportunity to show a little bit of what they can do before there's another massive roster cut. But this was just kind of a sad example of the reality that we're currently living in with the COVID pandemic and everything. To see 9 undrafted free agents, 10 if you count Pipkins yesterday, it's tough, and it's the reality we live in. So I thought this would be a quick, interesting piece of Patriot news. In terms of also the guys that were cut, it looks like the quarterback room is set unless the Patriots are going to carry 2 quarterbacks. But it looks like the quarterback room now is completely set. So going into training camp, it's going to be Cam Newton, Jarrett Stidham, and it is going to be Brian Hoyer. So it's going to be the 3 of them competing for the starting job. Predominantly, it's going to be Cam versus Stidham, you would think, unless something crazy happens. So the solidification of the quarterback position, cutting a lot of weight, going from 90 to 80 before we can even get to August as a result of the pandemic. But that's just a quick hit of Patriot news for you on this beautiful, hot Sunday. That's going to do it for me. Once again, I'm Tyler Brandt. Stay tuned. Tomorrow starts Patriots Camp Week here on the channel. Again, a video every day about training camp all week long. But again, quick piece of Patriots news. Tyler Brandt checking out. I'll catch you tomorrow. Stay cool. It's a hot one out there.